was 5, 6 years old, gaming was always just about fun. There was nothing better to do than sit back, relax, have some hot Cheetos on the side, and playing some good old Donkey Kong Country. That was until I took one look at my older brother, and I said, "I will not be returning, sir." Little did I know, Resident Evil would be one of the greatest games I've ever played. I'll never forget that first time I stumbled across that monstrosity. It was the first time in my life that I avoided a game purely because I was scared of it. Or was it? I mean, I'm pretty sure I've never been scared prior to that. Okay, there might have been one time, but I can assure you there was never. You got me there. So what if I was scared? I was 5 years old. Cut me some slack, guys. Today, we're going to be talking about 3 of my scariest moments in non-scary games. These are games that have no reason at all to make me shit my pants, but otherwise, I did. This is my top 5, and yours might be different. No. Let's be real here. It will be different. So let me know what you have on your list down below. But other than that, let's jump straight into it. Released on November 23rd, 1998, Rugrats Search for Reptar was set in the Pickles home. The objective was for Tommy and the gang to retrieve all the missing pieces to the Reptar puzzle. I vividly remember this being one of the first games I've ever beat, and it was extremely easy and kid-friendly, but there was one particular part that I avoided at all costs.
Let Mommy turn on your nightlight, sweetie.
That'll keep those shadow monsters away, champ.
Stu, you're going to frighten him.
This new invention is going to put Pickles toys on the map.
I wonder where all the light went. Oh, I know. It's probably in the Frigidator. It's always hiding in there. I gotta go let it out.
The amount of anxiety I felt on this level was unreal. No light, creepy PS1 graphics, and my damn dad telling me about those shadow monsters. I was not prepared for this at all, and I should have just stayed my ass away from activating this level. But oh well, here we go. All we have to do is get some light from the refrigerator, and we're all set. No biggie. I just hope there's no— Oh shit, what is that? It took all but 5 seconds, and I was completely done with this shit. And judging from the comments from this level, it seems like I wasn't the only one terrified. This guy said that it prepared him for Resident Evil and Silent Hill. Once you overcome the fear of these demons, it's a pretty straightforward level, but I'll never forget my first reaction to this. About a month apart from the Rugrats, one of the greatest games on the Nintendo 64 was released. The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Man, I wish I could go back and play this as a kid again. The world felt endless at the time. I could go any direction, and there was always something that awaits me. Whether that was doing rolls all around Hyrule Field, or looking for Mario at Hyrule Castle. One day, I was exploring a little too much. Ended up at some strange graveyard. I walked in front of the tombstone, played some music, and being the curious kid I was, of course I wanted to see what was down there, but would later regret my decision. Literally inside someone's grave, I knew I was setting myself up for failure. The ambient sounds, bats, skeletons. What's this? Those who break into the royal tomb will be obstructed by the lurkers in the dark. Well, shit. Moving on to the next room is what kept my ass up that school night. Encountered by these burnt, dried out ass zombies, this was definitely nightmare fuel. Not knowing what I would do, I try and sneak by without being noticed, but now my controller stopped working, and Link is unable to move, literally because he's frightened in-game. I panic push everything on my controller and I break free, storming into the next room. I think what does it for me is the scream. The first time you hear that blast through your TV speakers is horrid. I can remember trying to avoid these zombies as much as I could just for the scream alone, but they definitely did a good job with the design of the monsters. You'll encounter them more as you go on in the game, and you definitely get used to them, but the first time will always stick with me. by Sega in 1994, Jurassic Park Arcade was a rail shooter game where players would use mounted light guns to shoot dinosaurs and various other targets. Although the game was memorable for its battle with the iconic T-Rex, this is going to be more about the setting of where I played this arcade game.
Last weekend, I went to Chuck E. Cheese's, and I had a really cool time. I rock! Oh yeah, I was here, and I was here!
Chuck E. Cheese. Now, I visited this place quite a few times in my childhood. It was a staple for my family when it was somebody's birthday. I mean, really, you can't go wrong with the games, an indoor playground, and winning tickets to claim prizes. I mean, come on now. I loved all that stuff. Unfortunately, there was one person that would ruin my experience, and I would rather hide under a table. I can't be the only one who was terrified when I seen that huge rat head in my way. Best believe I was stuffed in the ball pit.
Gross, somebody peed in here!
I mean, you look at Five Nights at Freddy's, and it takes a lot of inspiration from Chuck E. Cheese. And if you want to go back even further, you have Showbiz Pizza. Oh, God. Well, guys, there you have it. 3 things that scared me as a kid, and I promise you, they don't scare me now. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on your way out. Also, comment down below what scared you when you were a kid. It's been a while since I posted on this channel, and I want to say to all you guys that I'm very sorry. I've been lacking on my uploads and been very inconsistent. But I have a few ideas on videos that I want to give a try, so it would mean a lot if you give me some feedback if you made it this far. But other than that, you guys have a good one, stay safe as always, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace!